and did what you needed to do defensively?
Most definitely, yeah. Odom came in at halftime and said it was a bad call he made, but like I said, we're that defense where if he makes a bad play, we still got to do our job to make it right, And it was just one of those things where we just had to shake it off and move on, And we did a great job to them. We responded well. Overall, I think the defense played good though. Just a lot of missed tackles though, including some on my part that we have to get better at. So we'll definitely go in and focus on that this week, this upcoming week. But proud of the defense overall.
Just what it was like having to play an option offense, different than what you normally see.
I guess usually it would be difficult, but going in, the preparation was good. Practice was good. Our scout team gave a great look. So I was ready for the option. So to see to play an offense like that, it was just, it's just assignment sound. We have to be assignment sound. It can't lull us to sleep. So I think we did a good job.
Hey, I was going to ask you guys something about Traylon Burks. I think the whole state, fans, wherever they are, were kind of waiting for him to have a big breakout game like he did today. What'd you think of his play today, and especially that 91-yard touchdown play?
I think it just shows his explosiveness when he has the ball in his hands. It was just a matter of time. We're human. We're gonna have games and times where we don't play our best. But I'm proud of him because I've seen him battle through it. And I kept telling him, your time's coming, when it was time, you're going to break out and do what you do. And that's what he did. He broke out, had a great run, and caught some key passes and did his great assignments. So I think today you just showed that he still Burks. He's still going to do what he does.
You got some thoughts on that, Trey?
I definitely agree with Jalen's talking about. I definitely agree. He shows up when it's time to show up. He's a great key to the team. And even through battling with injuries, he's coming through a long way, and he shows up when it's time to show.
Trey, you talked about preparation. You played under Coach Onum at both Missouri, now here, and you guys had a great game plan for Texas last week. Looked like you had a good one today. How much easier does he make it for you guys as a defensive coordinator?
Man, for me and for the team, for us as a whole, as a defense, he does a great job. I've never went to a game not feeling prepared. I never went to a game not knowing what and not seeing something that we haven't went over already. So, I think he's doing a great job, and he always does a great job.
Trey, I guess a sack and a half for you today. How good did it feel to kind of finally break through there? And then maybe what was the message from the coaches after a couple penalties today?
The message from the coaches is just stay composed, be smart, know when to hit the quarterback and when not to hit the quarterback. And having a sack and a half, I would be, happy about it, but at the same time, just the breakthrough. It's a breakthrough. Sacks come in bunches, and it's about that time.
Jalen, what do you think of Trey's play today?
I thought he played great. I thought he was in the backfield for most of the game. He's just very explosive off the edge, and he just has great technique and can get back there, and it caused the quarterback to have to scramble so much. And it's not just Trey; it's the whole D line is working, doing their thing. The interior, the edges. Like I said last week, they're making it a lot easier on us on the back end because they're forcing the quarterback to throw it so quickly. So Trey's a baller out there. Trey's doing his thing, and the whole D line is doing their thing. So I can't not just count him. Everybody's doing their job and doing their thing.
And for both y'all, Arkansas is 3-0 for the first time since 2016. You're ranked. A&M's ranked, so that's going to be a monster game next week on CBS and all that. Just kind of how's it feel to get off to a good start like this and getting ready to head in such a big game like A&M?
It feels great, 3-0. Like I said, it's an honor. Like I said, you got to look at it and be like, you have to look at it and you have to praise, look at your praise. But at the same time, we're not satisfied, 3-0 is not our goal. We want to be 1-0 every single week. So this upcoming week, we're going to be 1-0 against A&M. That's our goal. We're happy that we're 3-0, but at the same time, we know we have bigger goals set for that. We just, like I said, I don't want us to be the highlight of our season. I want us to keep going each week and make more and more highlights for our season. So that's what we're going to do is prepare for A&M and be ready to go.
I guess I heard that we haven't been 3-0 since 2016, but this is a different team. This is a different coach. It's a different preparation. This is just a different hunger that we have. So I'm ready for Texas A&M.
Guys, speaking of streaks, hadn't beat A&M since 2011. Different team, different coaching staff. Jalen, you're obviously from Texas. They recruited you. What's the key to breaking that streak in Jerry World next week?
Play our game. Don't worry about the streak. Don't worry about what we've done. Just worry about playing our game. You know, I think we put our right focus on the right thing. That's just win the ball game, and nothing that happened in the past. Then I think we're going to be fine. You know, I know Coach Odom and whole defense staff have a great game plan for us, and I know on the offensive side they're going to have a great plan for themselves. So all we have to do is just have a great week of preparation and just execute and just keep doing what we've been doing. You know, and not lose sight of what we're trying to do. If we do that, I mean, I won't have a problem at all.
Want to know every week. Want to know every week. That's the mindset.
We saw a lot of Jaden Johnson today. What did you think of his performance?
I thought he did great. I thought he came in and did his job. And when he had to stick his nose in there, he stuck his nose in there. I think he's just showing you that he has the potential to be a really great safety here and ball player here. So I just keep telling him to strive and keep working, you know, and keep, you know, being physical and don't lose, you know, like I told him, like, you do your 6'3", 220, you know, if I was that, man, I would love that for myself. But no, he's just a beast out there, you know, and I tell him, dude, people are going to be scared of you when you go out there. So I said, don't be afraid to be physical. And I think today he showed that he wasn't afraid to be physical.
It's really about the only criticisms of the day would be the 10 penalties that the team got. Any concerns about, you know, that going into the A&M game coming off the penalties?
I would say penalties are easy fixes. You know, like I said, I'm not accepting that like at all. You know, we can't have those, especially when we start playing in the SEC, because every week you're facing somebody that's going to capitalize off those. So we're definitely going to look down on film and understand that we can't have those, along with the missed tackles that we had today. And just shooting ourselves in the foot, you know. But other than that, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll go in and clean those up and be ready for this upcoming week.
I'm sorry. Did you trade? Okay. Well, you know, KJ threw for 366 today, took care of the ball, took some shots, and kept delivering. What would you guys think of his play today?
366. Dang. Well, I mean, I think the 366 just shows you how good he played. But nah, I mean, KJ's been proven every single week that, I mean, he's the guy, you know, like he's going to go out there and do his thing. And I think the offense just rallies around him, you know. I think it all runs around him, you know. I think he's good. He does a great job of getting everybody involved and just, you know, not trying to do too much, just play within the system. And I think he's just that guy that's just going to go in and just do his thing, you know. He's not going to be fazed by nothing. And so that's why I'm glad he's our quarterback.
Jalen, this was one of those rare teams that you actually did a little bit of prep for during 2-a-days. Talk about how that preparation, even earlier this year, might have been successful, helping you be successful in the field today.
Oh, it was key. When we came into preparation this upcoming this week, it was great because we already had a feel what they were going to do, you know. And of course, when I always say, you get in the game, they're going to throw different stuff at you that you haven't seen before. So you just have to know your rules and just react to it. You know, they had a couple guys running wide open and stuff like that. We're going to fix that for sure. But I think overall, we were prepared for this upcoming week for them. And I think we played the game really well. You know, I think second quarter was a little, you know, I think we fell off of who we were, like I said. But after that, I think we kind of came together and realized that, look, we got to hold our stuff to a high standard. And we did that second half and we shut them out.
Yeah, Jalen, kind of speaking to that, or for both of y'all, Georgia Southern had 4 punts and a turnover on downs after halftime. What do you think of the way that you guys responded, you know, kind of after a less than ideal finish to the first half?
You know, our DC came in and it just told us we're playing great, you know, but it's got to be a great game for 4 quarters. You know, we can't start off the first quarter great and then slack off the second quarter. You know, we have to keep going. Every drive had the same mentality, and I think we lost that for a second. But I'm glad we did, because it just showed that it doesn't matter who we play. If we don't play to our standard, you know, our flaws and our mentality can be shown, you know. So we want to keep that same mentality every single drive we're out there. So like I said, learn experience for that, and we'll definitely keep that same mentality going forward, and, you know, won't lose sight of that.
Thanks, guys.